My name is Ray Moore. I'm a small business owner. I live in Aventura subdivision, just right south of County Road 8. And my platform is based around three things. One is infrastructure, which would be our roads, our sewer, and our electrical. I've got a lot of experience in that I bring to the table. Also, the second thing would be small businesses. That's the second part of my platform. And the third is how we can connect residents throughout the city by other means other than their cars. I've been a small business owner, and I have done a lot of work with city and municipalities. I did a lot of highway construction work for Louisiana, Texas, and Arkansas, so I bring a lot of that to Gulf Shores, the experience dealing with cities, municipalities, and state people. Also, sewer work. I have done a lot of work for city municipalities and their sewer systems. I've helped design and take care, fix, and maintain the sewer systems. Also, I've actually been COO of a disaster relief company. I did that for about 3 years. I've been deployed a couple of times. I've also actually worked with some of the people that supply the generators, the ice, the water. I've dealt with them a lot and been to a lot of the conferences on disaster relief, hurricane, snowstorms, tornadoes, and stuff like that. I bring that kind of experience as a mayor. I would like to keep Gulf Shores as small as we possibly can. That's the thing, small town, big beach. And in doing that, we've got to slow our growth down. We can't stop it, but what we can do is quit changing ordinances to allow for these big subdivisions and big apartment complexes. We've got to keep the ordinances exactly like they are. Don't deviate from them. That will give us time to fix our infrastructure. We definitely have to let our infrastructure catch up because we're outrunning it. And the same thing with small business. I want to possibly add an additional person to my staff to work with small businesses. So when they apply for a license, that they can hold their hand and walk them through from start to finish. Give them the best possible chance they have to succeed, and not just drop them on day one when they start. Go back to them quarterly. Ask them, what can we do to help? What's your hard parts? What's your easy parts? How is this working? And then with the businesses that have already been here, at least see them every 6 months. Talk to them, sit down, figure out what we can do better. And the third was with golf carts, bikes, and walking paths. This city needs to be connected where we can get as residents on our bikes, on our golf carts, and go see each other. Different subdivisions. We can go to the Sportsplex. We can go to the Lulu's. And if you're on the other side of the bridge, you can ride around to the park. You can go to restaurants. You can go to Rouse's, pick up groceries on days when it's nice. That will be a game changer for us as residents, not having to get out on 59, not having to drive on Fort Morgan Road. That's some of the things that I'm going to push when I'm mayor, which will make it better for us as residents. We touched on that just a little bit earlier. What we definitely need to do is work on our zoning ordinances. We do not need to adjust those just to put up a subdivision or an apartment complex. We need to hold tight to those. Don't approve things that don't meet those exact criteria. That will slow our growth down. We definitely need to slow the growth down. That's a fact. We have been cramming growth in here, over the last 5 years. I've been coming for about 10 years as a guest. I can see it through my eyes as a tourist for the last 8 or 9, 10 years, and as a resident for over the last year. I can see the growth is outrunning our infrastructure. So we definitely need to slow that down. And you really can't, you can do a moratorium, which would be nice, but that's for a short period of time, and you've got to fix things. Well, we can also do it slowing it down by not changing those ordinances. We need to fix County Road 6, which is on the plans for the city to upgrade. We need to make sure they put that bike path in there and golf cart path. Also, Windmill Ridge Road. We also have something nobody's talked about, is right across the street from where we're sitting, East 29th. That's where the airport, everybody comes out. That airport services Orange Beach, Fort Morgan, Gulf Shores, Foley, Robertsdale. That is a hub for all of us. Somehow or another, we need to get some funding. We need to work together as a team. That thing needs to be upgraded so that when people do get off those planes and they want to go to Orange Beach, Fort Morgan, that they're able to get out. The infrastructure here needs to catch up. We are behind, and that's just a fact. In the sewer, we have issues down there, Little Lagoon. That we need to make sure that our sewer is being treated properly and is not getting in the lagoon. And the dredging down there, that goes hand in hand with the sewer. Somebody needs to stand up and make an effort and not put ourselves in a bind financially, but at least stand up and talk to somebody about what can we do better. Because dredging, we've been doing that for a long time. All we're doing is moving sand from one spot to the other, and that's going to go on for eternity unless we do something smart, innovative, come up with a new idea. And that's kind of what I'm looking for on slowing the growth, but I had to put that in there on the Little Lagoon because we do need to address that as well.